Sabiki strikes again. We're on something. We got a little something here, oh, a mackerel. This is a keeper. This is coming home. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Let's go fishing. I'm backing out of the dock. And we're not going to leave Mission Bay today. We're just going to stay in the bay. Do some live bait fishing. Catch a few smelt. Go into the bridge. Hour or two, nothing major. It's our first time on the water in 2022, so I think the water temperature is still pretty cold. We got low tide right around 2 o'clock this afternoon. It's around noon right now, so beautiful day here in San Diego, as always. It's actually Super Bowl Sunday, but I didn't want to wait around for the game. I don't really care who wins or loses, so as long as I'm back before the end of the game, which I will be, it all works out. So because it's a quick trip today, we're gonna just go over to a quick smelt spot, see if we can't get a few on a Sabiki rig. So we're actually gonna fish the bridge over here, but we're gonna go over here to the right. There's a pipe in the shallow over there. Pretty good smelt during the spring and summer of last year, so hopefully water temperature's not down too low and we can still get on some smelt over there for live bait. Yeah, remember, hit the damn button. All right, Lawrence is on. Tide is way down. Way down. 8 feet here. So I'm not really digging this spot for smelt right now for live bait. I'm actually gonna go over here under the gondolas, the sky bridge for SeaWorld. A little deeper over there, especially since we're in this extreme low right now. I know that there's some big schools over there, so let's head over there and see if we can't catch some smelt. All right, we're gonna go over there behind SeaWorld. So I'm a pretty boring fisherman. This is probably gonna be the worst fishing channel on YouTube. Nothing exciting about some new plastic bait or new spinning buzzer thing. It's real simple, real old school. And you catch live bait, little smelt or little tiny chub mackerels. You catch those live bait on Sabiki rigs. Got the Frable Flow Troll container to put them in. No live bait, no live tank on board. So that's how I keep them. And we just put them on a hook and sit them down to the bottom and wait for the bite. Real simple fishing. Spotted bass, target species. They're small, but they fight real hard and they're pretty easy to catch, pretty abundant. I mean, yeah, look at the pylons underneath the gondola. So exposed. The water is so low today. It's very, very low tide. Hi. I also like to come over here because the people in the ride above me, they like to talk and hi. And if you do catch anything, you've got a live audience, so it's nice. All right, set up shop right about here. Put the anchor down and see if we can't call in some live bait. I'm not gonna put a lot of anchor out, a lot of line out. We're sitting in 6 feet of water, so. I got you guys here, I'll show you my anchor system. So that is a Mantis anchor, Mantis dinghy anchor. Let's see if I got my hands here. And what I just do is I put these mounts up here and I just wrap it around. Almost like a dock cleat. can also bring it back to the cockpit. And that's enough to generally hold me in place. So there you go. I mentioned I got the freight bill tank here. And that's what we put the live bait in. And we connect that up to, as I mentioned before in previous videos, these S-clips that I use. So we just take the S-clip and connect it in. And there we go. And that just goes over the side. We got this fish food. It looks and smells like kibble. This live bait feed floats initially. Once it gets wet and mushy, it'll sink down and disperse, and that's what really brings them in. So I mentioned before the rail blazer system. I forgot to mention that the actual fish finder's on one as well. That's just primarily so that I can have it turn this way, if you guys can see that. I can have it turn this way for when I'm in the cockpit, and then when I'm in the front of the boat fishing, I can turn it around. So now it's in the front. And you can lock it in place, but I just leave it like that. You see that? I guess you guys can see that. Look at that. Got the gondola. I love this spot. So the baits are getting a little mushy now, and I'm just throwing them out there. Just these smelts, big schools. Once you bring them in, the bigger guys will hang down towards the bottom, and the little ones will be up towards the top. The little ones will be the first ones that will come in, exploratory. And I don't know if you know anything about Sabiki hooks. You know, it's these tiny little hooks that are on like these little plastic flies, but they are like magnets. You know, I've caught more smelt foul hooked on Sabikis, I think, just because they're swimming by exploring, and if they come in anywhere near those hooks, bam, you've got them. You're bringing up 2 or 3 at a time, sometimes just singles, but see what I mean by them floating? You guys seen that? All right. And once they get a little soggy like that, and now you can see it go down. A lot of times too, I probably don't absolutely have to put the live bait out there like this to bring them in. I think that the smelt and the schooling fish like that, the live bait, they're attracted to cover. So when you're on anchor for just a little while, the actual shadow of the boat, I think, brings them in as well. Not seeing any smelt, but I forgot to show you guys what we're gonna hook up here. We're gonna rig a Sabiki. If we get a school. If not, we'll move over under the bridge and we'll get in the channel and see what we see in the channel. The Sabikis come pre-rigged. There's 2 ends of it. One goes to your swivel, the other goes on to the weight, and they just come out of the bag. They just pull out of the package. And I said these things are magnets. Clothes, anything in the boat, they will cling to them. So 6 hooks in total. Can't see them all here. But you try to not let those hooks touch anything, and you get them over the side. See, I've already messed up. I've already let that weight spin around there and tangle it a bit. Sabikis are magic, but they are tricky. The little feathers on here, they've got like this iridescence to them. So on a good sunny day, they're just catching the light, bringing that bait in. Once they're out on the rod tip, they're much easier to manage. So there you go. Once you get to that point, I've got 1 hook filed, but I'm just going to toss it. That way I've got it out there, you know what I mean? It's much easier to manage from the rod tip. I'm thinking as the tide gets to slack, that's probably a good time to be in the main channel. So if I don't see anything here in about another 5 to 10 minutes, I'm going to head over. All right, we've relocated, and I'm seeing, at least in the fish finder, I'm seeing live bait schools. So we might be able to get some live bait here soon. Sabiki strikes again. We're on something. We got a little something here, oh, a mackerel. This is a keeper. This is coming home. We got a mackerel on a Sabiki. Look at that. Woohoo! Woohoo! It's our first fish on camera. I guess it's actually a fishing channel now. Look at him. I said this tank is not meant for this, but I was not expecting that. Let's see if we can't get another one. That was a big mackerel to catch on a Sabiki, that tiny little hook. I'm seeing schools on the bottom. I'm dropping down in them, but not getting any bites. I caught him about midway in the column, 23 feet of water right now. Another big bait ball at the bottom again. It's either a big bait ball or some trash just skimming across the bottom there. Shape is odd. Today was really about testing. How quickly, if I make up my mind to go fishing, how quickly I rig the boat, grab the camera gear, get on the water. So bonus that we actually got a fish. All right, guys, no bite yet, but I've got a school of smelt. Got smelt here, so we got bait. Got bait swarming. Here we go. All right, we're on. Oh, lost it. We got actual live bait now. Look at that. What are we gonna do with the smelt? We got live bait now with the mackerel there. All right, this is what we're after. This is what we're after for live bait. Smelt. All right, you put these on the hook, you drop them back down for the bay bass, or for the spotted bay bass, for the anything else. All right, well, we got two livers. Honestly, since it's just the two of them, I think I'm gonna keep that big fish in there. The school went away, so God, they were nice. That's how quickly it can happen. That's how quickly it can go away. Let's rig up an actual one of these liveries and get them out there. See if we can't get a spotty. Still kind of want to see the games. Got the Sabikis out there. Hopefully that'll maybe flash and bring that school back in. Of the two baits, we got one big, one small. Oh, smelt it back. Big bait, big school. Things can't happen one at a time. The rule of thumb is to only go through the bottom lip. That way they can breathe. They can move their mouth. But I've lost so many. So let's get them out. We'll bring them over here to this, to the bridge, back by the bridge, by the pylon. All right. You guys watch that one while I fish through the bait. All right. Let me know if we got a bite. Oh, we had, I had 2 or 3 on, but putting the GoPro, I got just the one now. And he's tangled my Sabiki like crazy. Oh, look what you've done to my Sabiki. This is the problem. I gotta be honest, I'm only gonna be out here for a little bit longer. I think I can catch with the few hooks that are still on there. I got the bait school. By the time I fight with that, I'll lose the bait school. And when they're here and they're biting, you can drop down like I just did, and no joke, pull up 2 or 3. So you can spend your time trying to untangle your sabiki, but when they're hitting, when the bait's hitting like that, you kind of just want to go and just catch those really when you can. Need some big bait, big boys. We did wait all day to get the bait, and I love catching bait. Man, I don't know what it is. If we can get a spotty today, that would make the day perfect right there. Let's check on our live rod back here. See if we haven't been cleaned. Yeah, we're still on there. He is. Got a little color back into him. Yeah, he's going to be a keeper. The live bait will probably go back. We'll throw the live bait back in. But yeah. Little Super Bowl snack. Was hoping to get a spotted bass or a halibut today, but let's not tempt fate. We actually caught a fish, albeit a very small one, on our first day out trying to be a fishing channel. So this is me signing off. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for joining. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. The videos are going to come out a lot less frequently now that we're fishing versus being in the garage doing DIY work, because those videos can only happen if and when I go fishing. And if I don't catch anything, probably won't be a video. So if you like what you've seen, hit that like button. If you want to see when the next video, want to be notified when the next video comes out, smash that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Super fresh. That was good. Wish you were here.